And welcome to First Taste TV.
We're here in Chicago, Illinois, seeing, I forget what company.
I believe it's AmTab.
Previously known as American Table. We're excited to see what's inside.
Let's go. So we are here in the AmTab office in Chicago, obviously, with AmTab. So you guys brought a bunch of friends with you?
We did.
Yes, we
Tons of
did.
friends. How you guys doing? So we obviously know who you are. They know who you guys are. Everybody out there should know who you are. But
And if you don't, then you definitely need to catch season 1.
Yeah.
That was so fun, you guys.
Yeah, it was great.
Great experience.
I just like the button. I hope you have another
Oh, we have
button.
multiple buttons in there.
he loves to press buttons, believe me. So real quick, introductions, please.
So I'm Connor. I handle the marketing and partnerships for AmTab.
I'm James. I manage our educational partnerships, so pretty much coming in, building new relationships every day with friends such as our food service directors who really make a big impact on our youth.
Cool. And
Amazing.
then now we have the
The
man
man.
and the myth,
Thank
Steve.
you.
The legend.
I'm Steve Samkinu, General Manager at AmTab.
The general manager. This guy is the man.
The man.
I wouldn't say that.
And so kind.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having us here.
Great
So
to have you on.
you guys came to us last year, and now we're here in your home office.
Yes, thank you so much for coming over. So a little bit about AmTab. We build very strong partnerships with school districts and school nutrition directors across the country to really help create high-impact, modern, popular, and fun K-12 dining commons and K-12 food courts.
And that's the thing, you guys are so modern. So do you guys just sit around and just follow trends and put it in schools? Like, how does that work?
I'll leave that to Connor.
Well, he's doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, and when did AmTab start?
1958, so we were right outside Chicago.
It's your birthday, right?
It is. Yeah. I'm like a fine wine, obviously.
Yep, so we were founded in 1958. We're a family business, and we do everything right here, right outside Chicago at home. Design, manufacture, and furnish.
And although you guys operate as a small business, like in terms of how agile you guys are, you have a pretty big team, right?
Yeah, well, thank you. You know, a lot of it has to go with our team members and the partnerships we build with our friends, the school nutrition directors.
So why would they want to use you guys?
Sure. Well, typically we see a 15 to 25% increase after an AmTab project together in
Say-
student participation.
Wait.
15 to 20%?
15?
15 to 25% on average after an AmTab project together.
Say what?
That's a pretty good return on the investment, I
Who
would
wants
say.
15 to 20% increase? I'm gonna put both
I
my
do.
hands up, please, please.
Yeah.
So I would love to take a tour, see what you guys have. From what I've seen so far, yeah,
we get to go
a
in
tour.
the
We get a
factory?
tour.
That sounds great. Let's do it.
Let's
All
go.
right,
Show 'em.
buttons.
Buttons many.
Many buttons.
Many buttons.
Let's go. We are all ready for this tour. Show us all the buttons.
There will be many on the way.
Can I just point something out? Why does she always say buttons? Isn't it buttons?
It's beside the point, Marlon.
All right, anyway, so where are we
Connor.
going, Connor?
So we're going to take it in 3 different parts. We'll go to the design department, meet with the team, then we'll take a tour of the back of the factory, and then we'll end up in the showroom.
Sweet.
I'm so
Showroom.
excited.
Let's go.
Let's
Showroom.
go.
So we are here at the AmTab Design Center where all the magic happens. Let's meet the team.
All right. My name is Eve. I'm an associate interior designer.
My name is Stefano. I am the Senior Associate of Environmental Design.
And how long have each of you been here?
I've been here a year, a little over a year now.
Okay.
A little bit over 6 months.
Okay, wow, so you guys are pretty fresh, right?
Yep.
So take us through the process.
Yeah, so usually when we start our process, it's one of 2 things or 3 things, depending on where it comes from. We get information from our dealers, our absolute best friends, and then we also
I thought I was your best friend.
Well, you are now. You are now my best friend.
He'll add you to the list.
LinkedIn connections, that's where we're going. So we usually get information from our dealers, or we work with our sales partnerships team to get more information. Once we are able to attain information about what the school is, what they want, we try and set up meetings as much as we possibly can, whether it's with directors, perfectly or exactly, or we work with our partnerships team to get more information as much as we possibly can. Once we've gathered information about what exactly they need or want, we then start designing. So this is kind of what we come up with. We go through the process. We say, all right, we're making this floor plan. What do you guys want? Usually, a lot of the times, we don't get a whole lot of information, but we work with what we got. We try and make it as cool as we possibly can.
That looks cool.
Yeah, so we try and incorporate a lot of different types of stools, different types of tables, whether or not we do soft seating, fiberglass seating instead, just to get the durability up. We don't worry about kids poking holes in the vinyl. It happens at schools. I was young, still am.
So Madison County is getting ready to put 17 designs into our school system.
17?
17.
Oh,
we're
my.
we're redesigning 17 schools. How do you work with our principals and teachers and stuff to get the designs that we want?
Most of the time, we incorporate you. We bring me. We also bring Stefano in for the environmental aspect. We also bring our partnerships team just to make everything go as smooth as possible. And the way that we work is we usually have our design intake form. We go through a whole list of questions about what you're looking for, what you're trying to do with your space, what are really, really important things, like if you're janitorial or staff or teachers are looking for mobile, if they're looking for bleach cleanable, easy to use, or even if you're looking to convert the space from cafeteria to auditorium,
Ugh.
stuff like that. That's
Who has a cafetorium?
very, very
worst.
common.
Sure.
So we try and work with you guys as much as possible, answer all of the questions, and answer the questions that maybe you didn't think of from the beginning. Like maybe you're thinking more about table types, but we can get more out in terms of, all right, do we want to get more color in there? Do we want to
Sure.
go more neutral, get more wall graphics, stuff like that.
Okay. Now, because a lot of the tables that you create, and you're creating a design that doesn't look like a prison, do you have examples of tables and things that people could look at to decide whether or not they want to put that in their cafeterias?
Yeah, we have, I think we work with our partnerships team a lot of the time to bring out samples, and then we have a bunch of different options. So we can actually create product renderings as well.
And usually with the graphics with the tables that we create, a lot of times if we want custom logos or custom graphics on the table, we could provide examples of some stuff that we've done in the past. And we also kind of work with the schools too, because we want those tables to be custom to you.
Okay.
We don't want your table to look like every other school's table. It's not just a repeat of all the patterns. We'll actually take the designs and we'll come up with a couple different varieties of your logo on the table. Maybe incorporating your logo on one table, incorporating the school's name on the other table, maybe the school mascots as well.
Yeah.
So you're not just getting the same table, you get a whole variety and a different experience where each kid can sit down.
Wow.
So it sounds like every school is going to be its own unique design.
And brand,
And brand,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Totally
that's-
custom.
Yeah, and we
That's
work
our
with
goal.
you, along with the initial meeting, we will work with you too to talk about if you want wall graphics, different requirements you want like on that, different items that you want on your walls. If you have a budget, we'll work within that budget as
What do you
well.
mean if we have a budget?
They all
Of
have-
course
they
we
all
have a
budgets.
budget.
They all have budgets.
But we can work with the materials. We can adjust different materials if we want to give you something more of an affordable package, but still really take that school and make that room a wow factor and make that next level appearance that you really get with that school.
Sure.
So what else you got in here to show us?
Yeah, so once we get through the planning phase of what tables exactly we want to get in there, we'll get to the fun part, at least my favorite fun part, is choosing all the finishes.
Ooh.
So all the fun colors. So I'll go through and I'll pick out school colors, figure out what you guys want to do. If you want to do more neutral, we'll go more towards neutral. Not my favorite. I want to go crazy. But we'll choose based off of the school colors. So in this one, it's the hunter green, the black, the gray. We'll mix it up as much as we can to make it cohesive. As Steve likes to say, we don't want to see Skittles. Color the rainbow. Once I get the finishes
But
picked
hold on a
out.
second. I'm seeing a rainbow all around me right now. So how
Yes.
many different colors do you guys have?
Oh my gosh. This isn't even all of them.
No?
There are probably a couple thousand more than what's shown on the walls.
Jeez.
These are most of our standard finishes that
Okay.
we have options. So when somebody asks us, hey, we just want standards, we want cool, but the more budget friendly, this is all we have to choose from.
So you can
It's a
pull
lot.
the color actually from my brand kit, from my logo, and actually make it completely custom. Or I can go with one of these options if I'm on a budget.
Yep.
Yeah, so once we pick out the tables, I'll shoot it over to our graphic environmental team and I'll say, hey, here are the tables you guys have to work with. Do your thing, make some really cool logos.
Okay, so my eye is immediately drawn to those curvy chairs in the middle. Tell me about those, because those look they make it just look so interesting to me.
The curved booth. Yeah, they're actually the half round booths that we have.
Oh, that's a booth?
It's a booth. Yeah. We actually have them in our showroom right now. I think you guys will see them later.
And can't you guys move them around too?
Yes.
Okay.
They're a little bit heavy. I can't move
That's
one
fine.
by
Amanda
myself.
works out. You can tell by her arms right
That's
there.
right.
Yeah, you guys could probably move it.
Yeah.
I was trying to move one
I'll take care of
earlier.
it.
But there are wheels on the back of them, and the table in the middle is also mobile. So it's actually really cool with these booths is we can put upholstery on them. So if you have a space with high schoolers that are a little bit more trustworthy, you can put vinyl on the back of it. So much more comfortable. You actually get a cushion versus the typical fiberglass booth. But the fiberglass booth is also extremely comfortable as well, and we can also have these stools or chairs to make it a complete look. Stefano, you want to talk about your process? I'll run down to the 3D overviews. That's always everybody's favorite.
Oh.
So yeah, so with that initial meeting with with our clients and stuff, we will go through the schools. We'll actually go talk to them what they need, if there are any requirements they have. We also ask a ton of questions because we really want that space to be yours. We want those kids to go in there and feel like it's a second home. So with this example, we talked to the school and we wanted to actually get more of a school spirit type of feeling to the school. They wanted something that was going to be really popping out, making sure that they're all part of that team. One of the other additional examples we did is we wanted to take the serving area and we wanted to give it more of a restaurant feel, something a little bit different than a regular school. So we have...
Can I just say something for a second?
Absolutely.
I love that you're using the stage in this cafetorium as a seating space. And is that shiplap in the back?
I think that's part of...
I know it's not shiplap, but it's such a cool and on-trend way to incorporate that more upscale, luxurious feel.
Yes.
I love the wood in the back too, whoever did that.
The wood is actually a vinyl graphic that will go right over that, and
So
it will
that
just make
means-
it look just like wood.
So that means easy cleaning, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we actually put it also on this whole graphic,
Ah.
and we wrapped both of the doors in it as well.
So cool.
So it takes up the entire wall, and it's really a visual impact
Mm-hmm.
right when you walk in.
Yeah, and one of the benefits that with the wall graphics is that everybody usually is motivated by experiences. So that's really what we want to do is we really want to provide that experience that when those kids go in the room, they see that and they're like, great, this is a place where I can eat, I can rest, I can relax, I can
Cooler
be
than
me.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why participation goes up an extra 15 to 25%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Less people going off campus. It's great.
Yeah.
So can we go on the tour now?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go
go.
find the buttons.
All right.
More buttons.
Buttons.
My good friend James, you brought someone else on our tour. Who is this guy?
I did. Dan, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
I'm Dan Foote with AmTab. I handle the Midwest educational partnerships.
And we are going to start this tour, right?
Yes,
Yeah, we're going
we
to
are.
start in here. I usually start in here just to give you a visual of back in 2018 where we started. We started from a 55,000 square foot facility, and pretty much about this size of this room. A lot of logistical moving back and forth, and we decided to come here. It's a 320,000 square foot facility, just to become a one-stop shop all around.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's about the
Huge.
size of your house, right?
I wish.
So everything we do is made in America. So all of our metal works that I'll take you through, all from the Midwest, Northeast. All of the woodworks is from the Pacific Northwest. Everything we make is 100% made in America. Besides the nuts and bolts, unfortunately, we don't really have many people manufacturing that in America.
Because the AM and AmTab stands for.
American.
American tables.
There you go.
Got it.
So if we get started, we could go down this way, start through the metal shop, then go through the welding, the woodworks, and then start in the final product.
After you.
All right. We don't like to take shortcuts, so when we go around here, I'll show you a few things that we do. We use punchers, so we do instead of a flat weld, we'll use a 360 weld, where all the metal will go around it, and it may take a little longer, but we don't take shortcuts and we make it, and that's why we can give our warranty of a 15-year unlimited bumper-to-bumper warranty.
15 years?
15 years unlimited bumper-to-bumper, and then lifetime warranties on all our Dynarock edges, operating mechanisms, and then our welds. All right. Then we get over to here. So we have our own personal welders because everything in our catalog, we have a standard catalog, but we're able to mix and match what you guys want and what benefits the school. So in this shop right here is where we do the electromagnetic spray. We can do titanium, champagne, metallic, anything that you, all 7 colors that we have, not including chrome, which we also do. Everything is a spray on edge. It has an electromagnet that sticks to the metal, and that's what these guys are doing. They're custom spraying different types of paints. We also have an automatic one. The most popular right now is titanium and black, but if we wanted different colors, they go through here and do the spray. It comes all the way through here and it's stuck to it, but this is the baking process where it actually melts it onto the frame itself. This is our wood shop. We have 3 different cores. We have MDF core, particle board, and plywood core. Everything comes in this room is temperature controlled to prevent warping or any moisture from coming in here. Particle board, plywood, everyone knows plywood. It's the lightest, most durable, everyone loves it. But I always call them all A's, 96, 98, and 100%, based off the way we use high pressure laminate on the top, but not just only on the top, we put it on the bottom too and seal it with a Dynarock edge. Some people say you can throw it in the water. I wouldn't recommend that, but pretty much water resistant, no moisture will get in there or food. It makes it easy to clean all the gum stains on the bottom rather than a phenolic paperback that kind of rips off with it. Over here we have all the laser cutting. So what that does, even though you may see shapes in our catalog that you don't see and you want, we can make any shape we want out of these tables. If you guys want a fish desk, a wave, a moon shape, we can do all the cutting right here. So we'll laminate it first. The laminates will come on a big rectangle, and that's when we do the cut. So we paste it all, glue it on together, hold it there for about 6 hours. Usually it takes about 4 hours to dry, but just in case, we'll leave it for 6 hours, leave it on there. And another reason why particle board and MDF is fine is because we putty the edges, then we sand them to prevent all the cracks to get through, and then we'll spray them with a polyurethane edge. All right, so this is the full assembly. This is where we put the metal shop and the woodworks together.
Oh, James, look at this.
So once everything's put together, we do our final check here. Obviously, with all the dust and all the cutting, we assemble all the product, we bring it over here, and we have the final check. They'll clean all of the products, make sure it's all working, fully assembled. But let's take you all into the showroom.
Come on in.
Let's
for the
go.
final product.
Oh, wow.
Wow. You guys have it all in here.
So cool.
Here's the table. We try to match it as much as possible for y'all. And obviously, we couldn't have done this all without you, so we did a few graphics on the walls.
Made some stuff. It might look familiar.
That is awesome. That is cool.
We wanted to give you all a big thank you for, because we wouldn't have been able to be here without all of your support. So
That is
Yeah,
amazing.
we
Thank
appreciate
you.
your time and efforts in getting here. It means a lot to AmTab.
So the second we walked in, all these amazing people, we heard a ton of oohs and ahs because of this. What is this?
So this is a product that's exactly the reason why we're moving away from calling it a cafeteria space and we're calling it K through 12 dining commons and food courts. The reason being is we want to keep up with the rest of the K through 12 environment, making it as engaging as possible. So we brought in the half circle booth. This is one of the examples of our different types of tables where the student comes in. And when I go to a restaurant, I don't want to go to the same restaurant every single day, sit on the same tables every single day. We want to make it as inviting as possible for these students where they get the feeling where they could sit in this half circle booth, feel like they're at maybe a Starbucks type feel or a Pubs type feel. They could also sit in our other booths, our high top tables. They get to pick and choose. And they all come with outlets too, if you'd like, with ports. And I know it's a new day and age, so it's less books and backpacks, more laptops. And so we would like to make it as fun as possible, more engaging. I know the cafeteria space is used for more than just eating all the time. Some people have seminars, conferences, so what we try and do along with this is make everything as mobile as possible, make it efficient on our maintenance.
Yeah, it's modern, popular, and fun. Like you said, there's more than just students eating here. You got parent-teacher conferences. There's other places on Sundays where they have church service. So when you make it more modern and more enjoyable to walk in and see, not just kind of the same square pattern over and over, people are more engaged. And students are more engaged to come in this way. I believe we increased participation rates by 25%.
15 to 25%.
This is amazing. The kids are going to be fighting to sit here.
Yeah.
This is great, but Marcus, do a little swivel on that. Can you, this is the coolest thing that I have ever seen. it moves, and it's all in one piece, and my janitorial staff will be so
They'll
happy.
be very happy. You can push it away off in the corner nice and easy.
Oh,
It's
cool.
magnetic. The seat comes up just like that. Nice and condensed, and off we
Easy
go.
storage.
And we can even put electronic or a port in here for charging.
Ah, I found a button.
Yeah, a button, a USB,
I love
and
a
electrical
button.
outlets.
Amazing. I want like 25 of these. These are amazing.
There's a reason we call it the collaboration table. I mean, obviously it pulls out, and when you sit down, it comes to a complete stop. And there's a lot of different size students, and we think that this is the most engaging, where they could sit down and really think through what they want to do, and obviously
Collaborate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't slam. That's
Can't
great.
slam, non-marking, and then these, when you sit down, seat gets engaged. So janitors don't have to worry about the floor getting scuffed up, marked, and scratched.
Comfortable, ladies?
All right, so you guys said a word I love called fun.
Yes.
I love
Let's
fun.
have some fun. So let's play a game, shall we?
Here we go, right
Let's
over
do
here.
it.
All right, let's go play a game.
It's game time.
So it is game time. And real quick to Team Blue over there, I'm just going to apologize real quick because you're obviously on the losing team.
No, I think that Team Red is going down.
We need this Team Yellow.
Oh.
Do you even know we're playing a game?
Whatever team you're
Let's
on
just-
is
let's
going
just
down.
get started. Let's get
Callie,
started.
you ready?
Bring it.
It's already been brought in.
All right, so we have Callie, the loser, and Erin, the winner here. And we're going to ask some questions. She's not really a loser, but today she is. So first question, go ahead.
All right. You're going to raise your hand when you have one hand on the table. You're going to raise your hand if you have the answer, okay? On average, AmTab increases.
She gets it.
15 to 25%.
That is
Boom, that's
incorrect.
one.
That is not the question.
Oh, what's the question?
On average, AmTab increases school nutrition participation by what maximum? Yes,
25%.
she is correct.
Can we get a judge, please? Can we get a judge? That's good.
We have the director nodding yes.
Weak.
So,
All
next
right,
question.
Next. All right. So next up we have Jessica and we have Shane.
You got this.
You know, just have it. You know, Shane's got this. All right. So real quick, what is Amanda's middle name?
Anne?
Yes.
Oh, she didn't raise her hand.
She
She did not raise her
Come
hand.
on.
Excuse me, the ruling on the floor. Yes,
Ah,
And I was going to guess.
that is correct. 2 points,
it's okay.
and we'll go to the next question now.
All right. All right.
Yeah, girl. The next question. AmTab's slogan for K-12 food courts is modern, popular, and
Festive.
No. Kim.
Fun.
Yes.
oh, come on.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a
That's
synonym.
close. It's close.
All right, next
Nope.
question.
All right, moving on. Thank you,
That
Kim.
was a trick question.
All right. Valerie versus Steph. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a multiple choice question for the both of you because it just needs to be. What is my middle name? Is it Anthony? Is it Burrell? Or is it Marcus?
Burrell.
That's not fair. She's like one of your best friends in real
Yeah,
life.
isn't it like a family name?
Oh,
It-
wait.
it is a family
Wait, you're on my
name.
team.
It's a
Oh,
family
yeah.
I'm like, hold up. Who's
Why didn't you tell me that before I came on?
Yeah, girl.
My bad.
Yes.
My bad.
I got the
All right,
other one
fine,
coming
Steph,
up.
you win.
Yes.
That was an unfair
Okay.
question.
All right, nice job, sir.
All right.
All right.
Karen versus Aaron.
Karen.
Boo.
How many siblings do I have? False.
No.
4?
How many do you have?
5, 1,
2,
2, 7,
6,
6,
0.
10,
Only child.
9. She ain't raising her hands. That don't count.
Oh.
20, 19, 18.
Parents were busy.
0.
I just want to see how long it'll go.
One of them got to be right.
All right,
Aaron gets it?
we're getting the judgment here. The answer
All
is
right.
2.
Oh, wah,
What about
wah.
me? I thought I was a third.
You wish.
2 plus 1?
Next.
All
Okay,
right.
ouch. Oh man. All right. This may not be a fair question.
This is the best question.
We have Scott versus Marcus. And what is my favorite video game? Because we all know I'm a huge nerd.
Mortal Kombat.
Yes!
Boom.
That's round number 2.
Not fair. Not fair.
All right. Callie.
Last
ready?
question.
Ooh.
Last question. Started with you, we're gonna end with both of you.
Okay.
Wait, I want to answer this one. I want to ask this one.
Okay, go for it.
Amanda's cousin is currently on what?
Top Chef.
That is correct, folks. My cousin is currently a contestant on Top Chef, so I will give you the point because that's my favorite question. What's the score at?
No one's keeping score because we were winning by so much.
No
we
one
didn't need to.
was keeping score. Let's just make them all winners.
They're all winners.
Well, Dan, come tell them what they won.
All right, Amanda, Marlon, they have won an AmTab design package.
Whoa.
What does that mean
What
for
does
you?
that mean?
That means we will come out, measure your school, and help you design a new cafeteria, modern, fun, popular space.
That's exciting.
For
New dining
every
commons,
single one of them.
Everyone here. New dining common space for you.
Good job. Nice. Congratulations.
So congrats to everyone, and thank you all for coming here. We really appreciate it.
Dan, thank you so much. And please extend our gratitude to Connor and James, and of course, our best friend, Steve.
We will.
For more information about AmTab, click the link below.
You can find us next time on First Taste TV.
Bye.